Feels so weird with just my eyebrows on. Like, honestly, what is this? What is this? Hey guys, Tina here. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to do kind of like a review slash tutorial with the Too Faced white chocolate chip palette here. I've picked this up during one of my more recent hauls, and I've played with it a couple times. So I feel like I'm kind of ready to give my review on it, and I figured I would show it to you in action and we can kind of get into it there. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump in. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyelids. I have pretty much the rest of my face already done, and I'm filming multiple videos today, so if you recognize the shirt, that's why. So for eye primer, I'm using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. It's what I have in my monthly drawer. And we're going to be using this little bugger right here, the white chocolate chip palette. I'm going to pull it up on Sephora here so we can get a little bit of info and price and all that. And then I will walk you through one of the looks that I tried to make with this palette. Okay, so this, like I said, is the Too Faced white chocolate chip. It retails for $32 Canadian, and it's got a 2.5-star review on Sephora with 587 reviews. It says a delicious eyeshadow palette with large array of cocoa powder infused shades in a portable case. Okay, so this is definitely made for those with fair skin. Like the shade range in here is like this. Now, I've never tried a chocolate bar palette, but I've heard lots of good things about it. I do have the Sweet Peach palette, and I love that palette. This one, I don't notice an overpowering scent. I had to get close there to kind of see it there. I'll go ahead and do swatches for you guys here. We'll do live swatches, okay? So, first, I'm hoping that, like, everything is in focus. First, we've got this here, which is called Glaze, and this is a white creamy beige shade. First of all, I just ran my finger over that. Can you see that? There's like no pigment. Okay, so we're gonna do this one. This peachy-ish one here is called Ambrosia, and then we'll also do Exotica. And if you notice, I'm pushing a little bit into it because I want to make sure that I'm able to show you the swatches of it. Yes, I'm fair skinned and some of these are kind of fleshy toned. So this is Pearl Candy, Raspberry Rose, Indulge, and Guilt Free. Sorry, I'm out of frame. There we go. It's the second row there. So we're gonna just keep on going. Do you see that, like, yes, I know they're skin toned. Yes, I know. Do you see that there's like almost no, like nothing? Like they're very, I don't know, they're pastel-y, I guess. Last row we've got cake batter, cookie dough, sugared raisin, and black sugar, which is like a black shimmery type of shade there. And I'm going to keep going on my arm and hope you guys can see there. So that is the most awkward swatches I've ever done in my life. Do you see that patchiness with that black though? Like, one of my issues with this palette, and then I'll zoom you guys in here. Okay, so this is a zoom in of the swatches. I don't know if you guys can see the amount of powder with this one here that came off, and they're just not overly pigmented or anything like that. I don't know. I'm just not overly impressed. With all that being said, we're going to jump into the eye look here. I'm going to go for something pretty neutral and everyday-ish, and kind of go from there, I guess. So first I'm going to take this big long one here, which is called Glaze, and I'm going to use that over my entire eye, kind of as like a set for my primer and a base. Although the Too Faced primer is pretty tacky, pretty sticky, so it does a good job. Next, I'm going to go into the crease with cake batter here, which is this peachy-ish type shade. And I'm going to use that as my transition. Now, the matte shades in here aren't my complaint at all. Like, this transition shade is going on really nice. It's a really good shade for fair skin. If you have a deeper complexion, I don't think this palette is for you, but it's going on really nice and everything. My complaint with this palette is the shimmers, because they're so pretty in here in this palette. They look so gorgeous, but you really don't get a lot of payoff with them. So I'm actually going to go in with this one right here, which is called Cookie Dough, and I'm going to try and do that into my outer V and deepen up the crease just a little bit. I feel like I have to have just a little, I can't just do a 2 eyeshadow look. I can't. I've tried. It feels unnatural for me. I feel like this palette might end up being like the Graveyard Girl palette, where like my first initial review was not positive, but the more you play with it kind of thing. I'm hoping anyways, because I can't take any more disappointment in my life. Okay, so next for the lid, we're going to stick with the whole theme of it, and I'm going to go in with this Exotica shade. I'm not even in the right spot, am I? This one right here, which is this shimmery, I want to say rose gold kind of shade. Lots of powder. I'm going to try and show you guys here. There's like lots of powder coming off. Okay, so and I have fallout all underneath my eye right now, which is one of the main reasons why I usually do my concealer last, because I brush it all away and then I conceal, but I didn't today because I'm filming other videos, so that's just gonna piss me off. Okay, I'll do the other eye here and then I'll zoom you guys in so you can see. It's going over the lid. I'm not being harsh. I didn't pick up a ton of product. Apparently it tastes like cocoa powder though, because I just got some in my mouth. Okay, so you can definitely see it on my face. Look at all this powdery, glittery fallout that we have going on here. And I have it on the other eye as well. And like, normally fallout doesn't bother me a lot, but this is absolutely ridiculous. For a $32 11 shadow palette, like, are you freaking kidding me? This should not be an issue. This should not be an issue. For a $32 palette that is this big. This is ridiculous to me. This is why I wanted to show you guys in action my frustrations with this palette. So now I'm going to attempt to clean up my face, because it was the shimmer shade that gave me all that fallout. So now all underneath my eyes, they are highlighted. They are glowing. My under eye area is shinier than my forehead at this point, which is really frustrating to me. So I guess I'm just gonna finish off the look. I'm going for a natural type look, so I'm going to just go in with mascara, no liner, because I'm doing nothing. I'm just having an everyday day at home. This is the Benefit RollerLash, which is one of my favorites. Quite a bit of products I want to start trying out here. Some of them I've had on my table or in my drawers or whatever so long that it no longer becomes relevant. Like, either everybody and their mother has already covered it, or it gets discontinued, which I've actually had happen with a couple foundations that I bought to review. So now I have to decide if I want to keep them and actually try them when I can't recommend them to you guys, or if I should just donate them. So this is the finished eye look with the palette there. I like the eye look itself. I do. I like the colors in here. They're good. They're right up my alley. I've shown this palette 500 times in this freaking video, but I do. I like the color scheme of it. I think it's nice. It's good for pale skin. My complaint is the pigmentation. The black is patchy. The lighter shades lack pigmentation, like the whitish one here and this one here. They just lack pigmentation altogether. Like, it's very hard for me to get pigment on my skin. I don't know. I like the look that I got. I don't like that I have to clean up my under eye to the point of concealing, because I'm hoping it's picking it up on camera here. I am shiny as hell underneath here. Like, my under eye is fucking highlighted. And I'm not talking like matte concealer highlight. I'm talking like shimmery, shine to the gods type of highlight. That's what I got going on underneath my eyes right now. This is one of those palettes where I don't feel like it's worth $32. I don't. No way in hell should I have paid $32 for 11 shadows when half of them don't show up on my face unless I like really build it up, and the other half shed all underneath my under eye. It's just, I'm disappointed. And I do like the two other Toofaced products that I've tried. I do really like those. This one is just not everything it's cracked up to be. Am I going to get rid of this palette? No. Because I did spend money on it. I do like some of the looks I can get from this. It's just a pain in the ass for me to have to reverse my makeup routine to put it on. Like, I almost have to, like, I usually do foundation and stuff first, and when I go with this palette, I'm going to have to do foundation and concealer last to make sure that I get everything and cover up everything and make sure that I'm not, my whole face isn't shiny and full of highlight. And that right there is a pain in the ass to me. So if you do your eye makeup first and you're looking for a lighter shade palette, you might want to try this. The pigment isn't great on the lighter shades, like I've said a billion times. I can't say whether or not to pick it up. I'm just hoping that this video helped you out on whether or not you wanted to pick it up after seeing it in action and seeing what it does. Alright guys, that is everything I have for you in this video. Hopefully it helped you out, and hopefully you can make a informed decision on whether or not you would like to pick up this palette. If you like this video and you think I did a good job, leave me a thumbs up down below, let me know, and hopefully you will hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.
Yeah.